battle after presidential polls is going to be that for the vice president's post, and the opposition is currently assembling at the house of Sharad Pawar, the NCP veteran. They are now going to decide who from their side is going to take on the battle when it comes to the post of vice presidency against Jagdeep Dhankar, who has been chosen by the NDA as their candidate. Mohit Bhatt now joins us for more details. Mohit, we know that D. Raja, Sitaram Yechuri, Ram Gopal Yadav have already arrived. The big task in front of this team is going to be to win the battle of perception, because the battle of numbers is a foregone conclusion.
Well, yes, if we talk about the battle of numbers, as you rightly said, it's in the favor of the BJP and the NDA. BJP themselves have the number of 394, which is way above the mark of 390 that is needed for the candidate of the BJP and NDA to sail through in these vice presidential elections. But the opposition parties are not likely to give a walkover to the BJP's candidate, and hence they are assembling at the residence of Sharad Pawar here in Delhi. And what we are knowing for a fact is that top-notch opposition parties, all the top leaders of opposition parties will be attending this particular meet, and in some time from now a press conference will be held in which the name of the vice presidential candidate from the opposition parties would be announced.
Right. Mohit, do you have any inside track on who are the front runners whose names are going to be on the plate?
Well, you see, the Congress party have clearly stated that they will not be filing any candidate because they do not have any name from their party, and hence they have put this on the opposition parties that whatever name they suggest, they will be supporting it. So who exactly would be that name? All the speculations are going around. It could be Gopal Krishna Gandhi also, it could be somebody from the left also, but we have to wait and watch that in some time from now the name of the opposition candidate would be announced and who exactly would be that candidate. But given the fact that how the BJP has the numbers, and if you talk about the NDA, they exactly have the numbers of 438 to 440, and that will be very easy for the BJP and the NDA to have their candidate easily sail through in these vice presidential elections. And it's also about the battle of perception. So the opposition will file a candidate. We have to wait and watch who that person would be. But surely, if we talk about the TMC, they will, as of now, what we are being told by our sources, will not have Jagdeep Dhankar as the consensual candidate, and that's it why we have seen the various reactions coming in from the opposition parties. So we have to wait and watch who exactly would be the candidate of the opposition parties for the post of vice presidential elections. In some time from now, the leaders have started arriving here. We'll get to know that who exactly would be the nominee for the vice president from the opposition
Thank you, Mohit, for getting us those details.